Guess what we're doing today? I'm sure you can already tell by the title. The dogs have their fancy collars on with little jingle bells on them. I'll put an Amazon affiliate link for these down below in case you want to get one because they're adorable. Anyway, what are we doing today? We are making peppermint bark for dogs. And what are we using today, you guys? We're using all this stuff. What's this? Does anybody know what this is? Say it with me now. Carob, not chocolate. Carob. And for all of you that have been asking over and over and over for a carob, not chocolate shirt, we have one. I'll put an example of it up over here. You can find it at shopsnowdogs.com. We finally made one, and it's featuring Miss Kira. We figured since Memphis had her own Cuddlebug shirt with just her on it, Kira can have her own shirt with just her on it. And I figured the carob one would be perfect for it. All right, let's get to making some treats. Now, the first thing we are going to need is a little bit of unsweetened coconut flakes and some red food coloring. So we're going to take the coconut flakes, about 1/4 cup, a little bit more, and I'm going to put it in this Ziploc bag with 2 drops of red food coloring. And we're going to shake it around until it turns red. All right, we got our coconut flakes, we got 2 drops of red dye in there, and now we are just going to shake it like crazy. What do you think? You want to help with that? She's like, ooh, yeah, I like this. So what I'm going to do now, because we need the coconut flakes to be dry before I can put them on top of our peppermint bark, is I'm going... Girls are way too cute. I have to stand there in a second. I'm just saying. I'm going to dump this out onto here, and I'm going to put it in the oven at 225 for about 15 minutes so we can dry it out. While our coconut is drying, we are going to go ahead and melt our white melting discs. You can either use white melting discs, make sure they don't contain any cocoa, or yogurt chip. Oh, you may be wondering what we're actually going to put our peppermint bark in. Now, there's a few different ways you can do this. You can take a piece of parchment paper and put it on a cookie sheet and lay it out flat, or you can shape your peppermint bark. I'm going to shape ours into snowflakes, and then whatever is left over into little paw prints. Now, if you are not going to use a little silicone tray and instead you are going to use a cookie sheet, do this opposite. Melt the carob first and then the white melting discs. But because I'm using little silicone snowflakes, I want the white to be on the bottom because when we flip it over, it'll be on the top. While the white chocolate is melting, check it out. It's slightly toasted, but it's dry, so you can tell when I pick it up, all the dye doesn't come off of my hands. That's what we're looking for. Take my awesome little Nerdy Nummies candy melter, which I will put an Amazon affiliate link for this down below. Ro, if you're watching, we absolutely love this thing. Melty, melty, melty. Kira decided my feet is the best place to be. What do you think, Memphis? I love your little jingle bell collars. The jingles it makes just crack me up. Yeah, that, whenever you move, the little jingles. While we're waiting for that to melt, we also released an all-over print design called Husky Angels that has all 5 of our Huskies on it. I'll put up an example right here. That's also available at shopsnowdogs.com. I know we put up all kind of new merch this month. Anyway, back to melting stuff. Now, while the white is melting, we are going to add a little itty-bitty tiny drop of peppermint extract. Peppermint extract is very strong, so we only need a little tiny bit, and I'm only putting it in the white part of this recipe. Now, once your white melting discs or yogurt chips are all nice and melted, it's pretty close. We're going to take and we're going to pour it into our mold and fill it about halfway. Now remember, as I said, if you're doing this on a sheet, do this opposite. Do the carob first, then the white. But we're going to put the white down now. Okay, so again, because I'm using a silicone tray, I have now poured this in, but because I wanted the snowflake design to be on there, now what I'm going to do is I'm going to take some of my toasted coconut and sprinkle it in here, and then I'm going to go ahead and push it down in there with my fingers a little bit, so that hopefully it'll show through on the top just a little bit. That's the plan. Hopefully it works. Haven't done it this way yet, but it should work. It's a good theory. I think it's a good theory. So now we need the white to cool a little bit before we can put the carob on top of it. So while I'm melting the carob, I'm going to put that in the fridge. Would you like to try a little bit? You got it on your nose. How about you? Want to try a little bit? Lick some off the spoon. You got it on your nose too. Oh, you goofy thing. There you go. Share the spoon. So now we're gonna go ahead and melt. Ready? Say it again. The carob. Unsweetened carob. Carob, not chocolate. Carob. How did you miss that? Put that right in your mouth. Want one? Oh, there you go. You got it. Good stuff. All right, we're gonna go ahead and melt this. Ta-da! Looks the same, don't it? All right, so these sat in the fridge for about a half an hour. Pretty solid on the top. Now we are going to take our melted carob. Again, you guys, this isn't chocolate, it's carob. And we're gonna spoon it onto the top of these. That's the plan. You guys are the best helpers ever, do you know that? They're like, yeah, we're also the best taste testers in the world, so let us taste test it. Soon enough. And there we have it. Now we're gonna take and go ahead and put this back in the fridge for about another half an hour or so. And then hopefully it'll be solid enough for us to take them out and the dogs can try them. Alright you guys, at this time we would like to remind you that if you're new to this channel, don't forget to hit that subscribe button, click that bell, turn on all notifications so that you can find out whenever we put up fun new videos. Also, if you're looking for more Christmas and or holiday themed treats, there will be a playlist up above and down below. And also a playlist of all of our other treats. What are we on, 125, 126? I don't know, a lot. We've done a lot. So anyway, we're going to pop these in the fridge and we'll see you guys in a little bit with the results. And we have the finished product. So they turned out pretty cute. You can see a little bit of the red coconut. Can you tell one of the dogs is scratching? You can see a little bit of the red coconut that came through on these. They turned out so cute. I absolutely love them. And now comes the fun part. The dogs get to try them and see what they think. Well, geez, I didn't even tell you guys to sit yet, and you both sit at the same time, so how do I know who gets one first, huh? Sit. Oh, Memphis is gonna get it because she didn't jump up. There you go. There you go. All right, what do you girls think? Is it delicious? She's like, I'm eating mine so fast, it's gonna be gone so quickly. Kira took hers over here by her toy box. Is it good? Ooh, it's crunchy. They were still in the fridge, so they're a little more solid. Is it delicious? Best treat you ever had? Alright you guys, well if you make this treat, please post a photo on Instagram and tag us or send it to us through an Instagram story so we can see how yours turned out and the way you decided to make them for your dogs. You can also send it to us on Twitter as well or post it in the Pawdience group. As always you guys, thanks so much for watching, thanks for subscribing, stay positive, dream big, we will see you again soon. There should be at least one more Christmas/holiday themed treat video that goes up before Christmas. Now they're checking each other's spots. Did she leave any? She leave any for you? Oh, is it kisses for the Pawdience? Thanks. Thanks for the kisses for the Pawdience. All right, you guys. Thanks so much for watching. Thanks for subscribing. Stay positive, dream big. We will see you again soon. Goodbye, guys.
Turn around and roll over, snow dog. Sing a song with your sweet voice. I know you've been a good little girl. We're gone to the snow. Come join us for a new adventure. Lots of fun, lots of walks. Won't you come into our Siberian?